Hi guys. I'm gonna say right now that a strapless bra was probably, or a strapless tube top was not the best decision for this video, because I swear to God it's gonna go below the screen and it's not gonna look good, but it's okay. Today we're talking about long hair, pros and cons, and answering some of you guys' questions that I got on Instagram. Preface, my hair was super healthy in 2019. When 2020 rolled around, I knew I was going to be cutting it soon, and I really thought it was sooner than later. So I did not care. I stopped doing a bunch of the methods that were keeping it so healthy and helping it grow faster, and I stopped trimming it. So there's a lot of split ends in there. First, we're going to start off with the pros and cons. Pros: ton of hairstyles, you can be super creative, and it also looks super summery. Like, I'm a California girl, look at all my blonde hair. Those are pretty much the pros I could come up with. Now, here we go, cons. Conditioner. My washing hair, it's already happened. It already happened. My washing hair schedule was day 1, wash, condition. Day 2, don't. Day 3, wash, condition. Day 4, don't. And it would go on like that. I ran out of conditioner very fast. Shampoo, not a big deal. It did not run out very fast because you can make bubbles. Conditioner, really, there's none of that. Also, if you don't condition it the night before, you're gonna probably have a bad hair day. So if I condition it on day 1 and day 3, I would have good hair days on day 2 and day 4, but not on day 1 and day 3. And obviously, you can't just condition your hair every day because it's gonna be oily. Another con: when it gets to a certain point, you look like a hobo. And it's just everywhere. It's so long and so weird looking, especially for school. I don't know what I was doing. Another con: there's hair everywhere. There's hair on your clothes. There's hair in the shower. There's hair on the floor. I consistently find, I was just standing 5 minutes ago and I was like, oh, that's interesting. There's hair on the floor. It's everywhere and there's nothing you can do about it. And the last major con that I could think of was it's so heavy. Like, obviously, I don't realize it right now because my head is used to it, but it doesn't hold curls at all. And my hair has never been the type to hold curls, but now I can't even finish the rest of my head without the first part falling out. And also, when I work out and I use a ponytail, I use scrunchies for when I work out most of the time. I have to do it 3 times, which means it's really tight, and honestly, when I take it out, it does rip hair out, it's that tight. Because if I only do 2, it's gonna fall. And my hair's not even that thick, it's really thin. Like, this is all my hair on this side. There's not a lot of it. And now I'm gonna answer the questions that I got on Instagram. Question number 1: is it aggravating to have to brush out every day? Yes, but if you didn't really care, you don't have to brush it out. From my experience, based on my hair texture, when I wake up, it reminds me of kind of, not really granola girl, but you know those people who, they live with their boyfriend or fiance or whatever, and they eat a bunch of berries and they live in the woods and they do weird stuff and they wake up in the morning and they're all whimsical. That's what my hair reminds me of. So I could probably just leave it like that, but it is tangled, and if I ever want to run my hands through it throughout the day, it's not going to work out. So I do brush it 98% of the time, and especially at night after the shower. On the days I don't condition and wash my hair, I brush my hair before the shower, because if I wait until after the shower, it's too tangled to get a brush through. What is your trick to care and grow out your hair? Throughout 2019, when I was really trying to get it long, I used 2 methods. The first one was an inverted head massage. So normally people just bend over with this, but I draped my head off my bed, and you just massage your head for 5 minutes, and it stimulates your scalp stuff. Okay. And then the other thing that I did was I'm gonna change it to 3. The other thing I did was a mask, and I have mentioned this a few times on my social media, but it was eggs, olive oil, coconut oil, and honey. And I tried to do it every other week, but towards the end, I didn't do it as much. And then the third thing that I did was I did not get haircuts. So what I did, the last time I cut my hair before I started growing it out was sometime in the middle of January 2019. The next time I got a haircut was right before school started, like the last week of July. And it was just, I think it was like it was 2-inch trim. But in between that, every 2 months or so, whenever I thought my hair needed it, I would go through my entire head and just trim off the split ends. And honestly, that worked so well for me. And although it was a hassle, and by the end of it, my whole body was aching, it kept my hair healthy, and I was in complete control of the length, because I noticed that when I go to hairdressers, they cut off a lot, and it freaks me out. And then all I do for care is the shampoo and conditioner that I use are both Pantene. I think that's it. How do you make long hair easier to manage? Bandanas, I think. And also scrunchies and ponytail holders, obviously, because you can put it in a ponytail and it doesn't bother you. But it does bother me. Like if it's in a bun or a high ponytail, it still interacts with me, unless it's in one behind, directly behind my head. But those honestly aren't my favorite, so I don't do those a lot. But bandanas, I've recently discovered, are amazing. You can keep your hair down and it's completely out of your face, and because of the size of the bandana, it does not come in front of your body, so you can just ignore it. Is that managing? I don't know. Next question, is it easy to manage? Depends on the day. If it's a good hair day, it's pretty easy to manage. I wouldn't say it's impossible to manage, really curly hair. That is definitely a lot harder to manage than just long hair. Can you put lipstick on your mouth? Well, I have definitely worn lipstick in the past year and 3 months. Just because it's longer doesn't mean it just goes like this, because then I couldn't have hair longer than this, or else it would stick to my lipstick. Of course you can wear lipstick. I haven't really had that much trouble with it. I think it's because most of the time I just put my hair behind my head, and then because it's so long, there's so much of it stopping it from coming up here and touching my lipstick. I don't know. What's it like having long hair? Well, some days you're super whimsical and you live in a cabin and eat berries. Or I should say cottage, because that's more like what it is. Some days you are a fashion model and you have the runway because you have so much hair. Some days, I don't know. Some days you're a summer California girl. Some days you're anything you want to be. I think that is probably my favorite thing about long hair, is because you can do so much with it, you can become so many different things. Last question. How much shampoo does it take to wash your hair? Not that much at all. I mean, I'm sure people definitely use less than me, but considering how much hair I have, it's not a lot. Shampoo, I probably do 3 pumps. Conditioner, I probably do 3 pumps as well, and then I do that 3 times. Yeah, I use a lot of conditioner, and I'm really sick of that. So, oh, if you haven't heard, I'm cutting my hair. That's why I'm making this video. I meant to do that at the start. So, if you're wondering why I have long hair, I'm filming this the day I'm supposed to be cutting my hair. So yeah, we're done with this long hair nonsense. I'm gonna cut it, use less conditioner, feel less wasteful, and not be poor in college. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. If you want long hair, go for it. One of my childhood hopes was to grow out long hair enough that it was the same length as my belly button. I have accomplished that. So my other childhood dream, cut it all off. I hope you guys like this video, and if you want me to do pros and cons of short hair once I realize the difference, I will do that. Subscribe. Come join our family. We just hit 1K and I'm so happy about it. All my links for social media are in the description.